Hi guys! So I recently picked up the 36-piece set of the Kuretake Gansai Tambi Watercolors, which I know I may or may not be pronouncing that right or wrong, but that's how I'm going to say it. But this is the 36-piece set, and I know they also sell the sets in 12, 18, and 24, and then they also have as far as I know, they have 3 6-piece sets. They have a gold one, a gem one, and a pearl, I believe. I already own the gold set that they carry, and I was really impressed with that one, so I wanted to pick up the actual colored sets instead of just like the metallic shiny ones, and this is the one that I decided to purchase. So first and foremost, I would just like to say that this is not like a review by any means. This is my genuine first impressions. I actually put off using this palette for like a week because I wanted to film it and show you guys my first impression and the first thing I did with them. So that is what this is. First thing I noticed with these paints is that they're really quick to activate with water, which is something that I think is a huge bonus, because by no means, the paints that I have worked with before, by no means are they like slow to activate with water, but these ones activated extremely quickly, and they also rinsed off of my paintbrush really fast, which I thought was super cool, because this brush itself does not hold a whole lot of water, so I was very impressed with both of those concepts, and I was pretty big fan of these paints. The only issue I noticed was some of the blues that I'm swatching right now, they don't lay down super even, and this very easily could be a user error, but I noticed that a couple of them were spotty and they were just very textured, and like the pigmentation almost looked like it was trying to separate, and it was weird. But I definitely would not blame that on the paints just yet. Very easily, again, could be user error. I also went ahead and I included a clip of me swirling around the gold paints in the watercolor set because they are really pretty. The gold ones specifically take longer to activate with the water, which is something I knew getting into this because I have a set of the gold ones, so I do have duplicates of those now, but they're very pretty paints. I was really impressed with those when I first got them, and I still enjoy them now. I also really quickly went ahead and I swatched a couple of the colors on just a regular sheet of watercolor paper. I just wanted to do this to see how they held up, and I also wanted to try mixing some together because I didn't intend to do that with the illustration I was going to paint pretty soon here, but I just put down one of the reds and one of the yellows to see what they look like, and I mixed them together really quick, which obviously was not super thorough or anything. I just wanted to see how they looked. But moving on to the illustration that I did, about when I was in my senior year of high school, I did a painting of these two people with flower heads, I guess, and I want to redo that painting, so this was pretty much just a practice of not only trying these new paints, but I also kind of wanted to try and get back into the style of how I did that other painting, because it's been about 2 years since I last did it, and I don't know if I feel comfortable remaking it now or if I want to practice more with it, because I definitely want it to look better than the one I did 2 years ago. But the painting I did 2 years ago, I'll probably try to pop in a picture real quick here so you guys could see it. It's like my favorite painting I've ever done. I don't know, I feel like pictures definitely don't do it justice, but I'm pretty proud of it myself. It was like I think it's like a 16 by 20 painting or something like that, I think. And at the time it was just something I was doing in high school, but I really like it looking back on it now. And even then I liked it. It went in through like 2 art shows, which I thought was super cool. And I was also very scared that someone would buy it at the time because I obviously didn't want anyone to buy it, so I made it like $300. And it obviously didn't sell, so that's awesome because I wanted to keep it, but my art teacher encouraged us to try and sell our things at least because it was an art show and the point is to sell things. But anyways, getting off track here, I don't know how I feel about this painting in particular. It doesn't showcase the paints themselves as well as they could be showcased solely because it's just kind of a mess, but it was a practice, it was a thing, I did it, and I like it and I also don't like it at the same time, but that was alright. Also, something I would like to mention about these paints is that each of the individual pans are removable, which is something that's super cool. They actually do sell, I don't know how many places sell them, but I know Jet Pens for sure does. They sell the individual pans, which is really cool because if you're running low on a certain color, you don't have to repurchase the set. You can just buy like the one pan, and I think that's really cool. Close to the end of this video, so this is where I'm going to go. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!